follow us as we move together. Unity branch. Some people have forgotten. Unity branch. Stronger together. Okay, so if you look at your program, you will notice that we have our items listed. We are supposed to have, I'm sure some of us came in and we haven't taken a photograph. We're supposed to have a red carpet as the music interlude goes on. And immediately after that, we're going to take our special introductions. But before we take that introduction, I would love us to do something very peculiar, right? I would love you to look behind you, not the table where you're seated, just the table behind you. And I would love you to walk to one person and give them a handshake and ask the person, what is your name? And I am excited that you are here in this program. Can we do that, please? Just look at the table next to you. For the high table, it's okay, our fathers can remain. But for others, just look at the table behind you, turn to somebody and ask the person's name, and tell them you are welcome to this wonderful program. Please, let's do that in a quick 30 seconds. Look at the people next to you and inquire, what's your name? Where do you come from? What do you do for a living? You might be shaking the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Trump. Ask them. You know, that was how it was some few years back before our father became the president. He was seated normally, and they asked some persons to find out. Some people say, no, who is he? And a couple of years later, he was sitting in the highest position in the land as the father of Nigeria. So if you found out the person seated next to you, give them that warm handshake and tell them, I am glad you're here this afternoon. Okay, so I think I'll find out if we can still remember our slogan. Unity branch. Unity branch. Stronger together. Okay, so At this point in time, I've been requested to call on our mothers, the beautiful women of Ogbia Brotherhood Unity Branch. For many of you who may not be aware, this group and these special women I'm talking about are the best when it comes to beauty in the entire world. When you come to beauty, no one gets close to the Ogbia women. Not just every Ogbia woman, but the Ogbia women in the Unity Branch. When it comes to wisdom and understanding, I can assure you that you have the best of the best in the entire region, and not just the region. I'm talking about the best in Africa. Not just Africa. I'm talking about women with sound mind and ideas in the entire world. When it comes to handling things in the kitchen, you're talking about the best chef you can ever find in the east of the Niger. Not just the east of the Niger, but the entire world. When you want to get the best meals, is it banga soup? Or is it okra soup? Or is it onunu, what people call onunu? We call it ihuman. Or you want to talk about amasi, sekina mono, with fresh pepper and crayfish by the side. Oh, vocal. I'm talking about the best women ever. Please, can you put those heads together for our very special mothers, the best women, as they come forward to give a special dance. I've been instructed to tell them come forward while they welcome each and every one of us. In a few minutes, they are going to dance around and give us a special dance, not their special presentation, but they are going to be coming out to give a special dance. And immediately after that, I am going to be coming up to welcome the dignitaries and the special guests of honors, and of course, members of the high table, and we will complete and continue in earnest. Please, can we put those hands together as we make welcome the beautiful women of the Ogbia Kingdom, the Unity Branch here in Abuja, as they make their dance presentation. Thank you. All right, celebrate these beautiful women as they dance forward in their beautiful regalia. Their special attire, which we call the traffic light. Wonderful, beautiful, special, the best of the best.
Masibi malagbayenda o unoru kalaba pomu virusi na lagbayenda o Masibi malagbayenda o unoru kalaba pomu virusi na lagbayenda o Minasio Ogbia siseyo ibiri kitona siseyo ibiri kitona siseyo ibiri kitona Ogbia hey kama mubube Epenadien no diario amaswa no diario otrabologi no diario para Epenadien no diario amaswa no diario otrabologi no diario Masibi malagbayenda o unoru kalaba pomu virusi na lagbayenda o Asibi malagbayenda o unoru gabaye pomu miru sina lagbayenda o minasio ipokriae siseyo ibiri kitona siseyo ibiri kitona siseyo ibiri kitona ipokriae Nabalopana Bayologa Hipopia Mojoninio Inataria Nabalopana Sipopia Kamana Adaleno Joninipa Joninio Inataria Joninio Adaleno Joninipa Pipe, kasi bayane lwanie. 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 Ena yokiao, anwiza kawolo. Pipe kiao, anwiza tuweyao. Asiba wada sise lagwanyari. Ena yokiao, anwiza kawolo. Ipokiao, anwiza tuweyao. Asiba wada sise lagwanyari. Baba kodio nini koro logi pokiae. Baba kodio nini koro logi pokiae. Ale ajo nini o. Pokia. Ibe simanya nelwani. Ibe sibakarene. Programuna sala. Mani charu kana West Africa. Adolo gi poki charu. Lebiri oito. Sani tu. Oprapra governor. Picharu gila di Old River State. Adolo go picharu. Oprapra deputy governor. Adolo ga kosana. Bayelsa State. Adolo go picharu. Oprapra vice president. Mani charu kana di South South. Adolo go picharu here. Oprapra president. Mani charu kana di South South. Adolo go picharu here. Sibakarari. Sibani hariya. Inimeria barko kana leke babene. Awu izakaro karato no beya. Adoro apari potari kuzakaro. Adoro akojo ni ko yo be ado jona o. Ele ma biro be baenda. Anara be epo. Ala baenda. Anari ta be epo. Ala baenda, anara la epo. Mana be kino na do swada ke mana mana o. Isi Ogbia. Ole akutadi okoga kiro firi okoga wa swat ye ye kusana o. Oje pasi ate ni mani o. Nani tuna na si o. Si kana na mani o. Ogbia pipe kasi bayane lwanie. Pipe kasi bayane lwanie. Pipe kasi bayane lwanie. Ogbia pipe kasi bayane lwanie. Pipe kasi bayane lwanie. Pipe kasi bayane lwanie. Ena yokiao, anwiza kawolo. Ipokiao, anwiza tuweyao. Asiba wada sise lagwanyari. Ena yokiao, anwiza kawolo. Ipokiao, anwiza tuweyao. Asiba wada sise lagwanyari. Baba kodio nini koro logi pokiae. Baba kodio nini koro logi pokiae. Ale ajo nini o. Abarabana Bayologa Ogbia Ojoninio Minataria Abarabana Sibokia Gamana Adaleno Jonini Pajoninio Minataria Joninio Adaleno Jonini Pa.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, DJ. I'm sure each and every one of us were excited to be here. I can see so many beautiful faces. See our fathers and mothers, friends of the Ogbia Kingdom, all present here. At this point in time, I'm going to make welcome members of the high table, but the royalties, our fathers here present with us. And because they are already seated, I will just go ahead to recognize and appreciate their presence. But then when I call some of the other persons who are not on the high table, I would need the ushers to help us move them to the left-hand side, my left-hand side, which will be your right hand on the high table. And so please permit me to recognize and welcome our fathers here present with us. They're already seated on the high table. Can we put those hands together as I recognize the presence of Chief Samuel Apollo? He is, or rather, he was a former director for the Ministry of Finance and Public Complaints Commission. Of course, he's retired. Please, can we put those hands together for our father here present? He's a member of the Traditional Rulers Council in the Ogbia Brotherhood Unity Branch here present in Abuja. Beside him is also a dear father, one who has given us everything when it comes to wisdom, when it comes to guidance. He's here with us. Please, can we put those hands together for Chief Ekwe Adolphus? Let's put those hands together for him. And of course, he was the former DG in the Lotteries Commission. He's also retired. Let's put those hands one more time together for him, please. With us present is also our father. He is the Deputy Atukpa Ogbia of the Bayelsa community, Ogbia community here in Abuja. He's here with us. Please, can we put those hands together as I recognize the presence of His Royal Highness Mark Austin Dangosu. Please, let's put those hands together for him. Again, he is the Otukpa Ogbia of the Bayelsa community, but not just the Bayelsa community, but the Ogbia Brotherhood Unity Branch community here in Abuja, and of course, the Northern Nigeria. And then I'm going to also recognize someone very special. He is our father. I would love us for this very one to possibly, give him a standing ovation. I'm talking about none other than our father, the Atukpa Ogbia, one of the Ogbia community here in Abuja and in Northern Nigeria, in the person of His Royal Majesty. Of course, he is an estate surveyor and valuer, in the person of Bamekpar Ola Bennett Isiki. Can we please give him a rising ovation as we recognize his presence? Please, let's celebrate our father here.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. And if you look at that table to the extreme left, you will see somebody looking a bit different from our royal fathers. He is also a father, but when it comes to royalty, his royalty is that of the supreme one, the one we call Abba Father, who he represents here on earth as a priest. And so at this time, I would love us to put those hands together as we celebrate the presence of Venerable Ovi Ezimo Rue. Please, let's put those hands together for Venerable Ovi. I'm sorry, sir, that last one, the spelling of is always WVH, and we're always confused. But we recognize the presence. For those of you who do not know, he is the resident priest in the church where the Unity branch goes for her Thanksgiving the last Sunday of every year. And of course, when we go into the new year, we always, as a family, go to the church. And it is in the Anglican diocese in Mabushi that he is the presiding priest. Please, can we put those hands together one more time for him? And so he's here with us to bless this wonderful program. You permit me to quickly run through some other persons present here, and also those we're going to recognize to the high table. With us here is also a dear son of the Ogbia kingdom, one who at every point in time has given all when it comes to all, he has given all, from his resources to material to wisdom, counsel, in ensuring that the Ogbia Brotherhood moves from where it is to the next level. I'm talking about none other than the one we call Ayala, the one who owns the hotel that is so prominent in Bayelsa, also here in Abuja. He's here with us, none other than Honorable Robert Ayala Enowa. Please, can we put those hands together for our very own? Let's move him on to the high table, please. Hello, ma'am. Ushers, please. He's over there. Let's bring him to the high table. Please, let's put those hands together for him one more time. This is a man I love so much because he's always so simple and humble. Anytime you meet him, he's smiling. Always. But he's very, very dogged and very, very rugged. I celebrate your presence, sir. Okay, so seated beside him before he stood up is somebody that is, I call him now the rising and the shining light of Ogbia Kingdom. Some of us may not know him, but he has been in the system for a very long period of time. But most persons are just beginning to hear his name, and that's because he just stepped into a very important position, an office that has to do with the presence and the existence of Ogbia as a kingdom. With us here is the most recent of the chairman of Ogbia Kingdom. He's none other than the executive chairman of Ogbia local government area and the council, in the presence of Honorable Jeremiah Golding. Please, let's put those together for onto the high table, please. Yeah, we can do better. Let's celebrate him. And if you notice, you will notice that Ogbia men are always very gentle, calm, very composed and coordinated. But at the same time, they are very, very rugged. Don't try us. Also, somebody there to the Ogbia Kingdom, one who has been an activist and has done a whole lot. In fact, one of the last times we spoke with him, he was telling us how much they had to move. He said, see, what you're doing now is what we had done when we were much younger, ensuring that we move around, do all we need to do to promote the Ogbia Kingdom. He is somebody we love, an engineer, and of course, a doctor. Can we put those hands together as I celebrate the presence of Dr. Dakoru Atokpa? Please, let's put those hands together for him, please. With us also is Dr. Abraham Novon Thomas Ako. Please, let's put those hands together for the doctor. He's here with us. Can we put those hands together for doctor, please? I'm going to. Okay, this matter is sensitive. I have just been informed that the man I just introduced is the current commissioner of police here in Abuja. I go to find trouble, oh. Please, can you put those heads together? Uh-huh. Please move him to the front. Let me be seen where I'll be looking for trouble and going to. Uh-huh. I go they drive motor, then go they stop me and they say, park, park, sir. There's no parking for me, oh. I'm already excited. When you go, they look for trouble small, small. Not always, but sometimes you could just say, you rake them back, rake them back. All right, so let's put those heads together for him one more time, please. Thank you so very much. Also with us is Engineer Dr. Namani Gani Lantia. He is the General Manager of the Procurement Department in the Nigerian Power Holding Company and Corporation. Can we put those hands together for Engineer Dr. Namani Ghana? He's here to commemorate with us. He is a lover of the Ogbia Kingdom, and I think that is where our chairman works. He is, of course, a special guest of yours. Thank you so much for coming. All right, with us here also is the president of Dr.